Hi there, this is Avraham with Reconvert. Today, we're going to dive into one of the most powerful features of the Flow Builder, conditions. So, before we get started, what are conditions? Conditions enable you to segment your customers and tailor their experience by showing them a specific set of widgets. This means you can create highly personalized and accurate flows, displaying the right offers to the right customers at the right time based on their properties and actions. So, in this video, I will guide you through how to create and manage conditions, the logic behind how the conditions work, and practical tips to get the most out of the conditions in Reconvert. So let's start by understanding the basics. There's a hierarchy with how conditions are structured. So within pages, as you can see on the left, we have 5 pages available to us in this store. Your store might be different. Within pages, you have conditions. Within the conditions, you create slots where each slot represents a specific location on the page. The widgets themselves are grouped within slots. So this structure gives you precise control over what your customers will see. For example, the slot's location on the page remains fixed, but the content inside it can change dynamically based on the condition you select. When multiple conditions exist on a page, the priority is determined by their order from top to bottom in the list. So Reconvert will check the conditions in order starting from the top. So on this page, on checkout, first of all, Reconvert will check our product collections condition. This was a condition I set up where if one product in the cart was from a specific collection, then it would show the specific widgets that were in the slots here. If, however, the customer has in their basket a product that does not meet this first condition, i.e. their basket does not contain a product from this collection of hydrogen products, then Reconvert will check the next condition on the list. If no condition in the list is met, then the default condition at the bottom will take over, showing whichever widgets you've set up as a fallback. So remember to organize your conditions really carefully to ensure the most important rules are checked first and the ones that you wish to prioritize are checked first. So what happens in a case like this, where our first condition has empty slots? Reconvert will automatically check if other conditions further down the list have any widgets for that slot. If they do, then those widgets will appear, again, in order of priority as stated in your list. However, if after going through all of the conditions, there are no widgets for slot 1, then Reconvert will leave the slot empty. So if you want to intentionally leave a slot blank, you can simply add an empty widget to it. Let's go ahead together and create a condition. This time we'll do a condition on the thank you page. Click add condition. On the right hand side of the page, you'll have the opportunity to change the name of the condition. You'll be able to select the condition itself. You have a choice, and these are constantly changing. So we are constantly developing new conditions to be able to better target your customers. For now, at the time of recording this video, the conditions that we have available on this page are the following. We have a specific product condition, which will allow us to say that if a specific product is in the merchant's cart or is not in the merchant's cart, then specific slot will show and any widgets contained within that will show. We can also choose whether every product in the cart needs to meet that condition or if it suffices that only one meets that condition. We have the product title condition where we look to see the title. Does it have to be an exact title? Does it not have to be an exact title? Does it start with a particular formula or it doesn't start with a particular formula? Does it end with something specific or does it not end with something specific? Does it contain particular text or does it not contain particular text? So you'll need to select that here. We can then put a title in here as well. That is the text that we're going to be looking at in operator 2. So let's go ahead and save that. I'm not going to go into detail here about all of these conditions, but you can play around with these yourselves. They're fairly intuitive. Product collection will be from a specific collection that you wish to include or exclude. Product SKU effectively works as a barcode. The SKU code is the code that is assigned to that product in your Shopify inventory. We can have a cart or order value equaling or being more or less than or between certain amounts. You can tag your products within Shopify and then have Reconvert check if that tag was existing or not existing in the cart. We have a variant name. If there's a particular variant, for instance, a red item or a green item, therefore we can select that here. A discount code was a specific discount code used or not used. Did it start with something particular? Did it end with something particular? Was the order in a certain language, or was it not from a certain language? Was the customer based in a country from the list or not from one of the countries on the list? And the previous offer condition. What happened at the previous page, the previous point of this customer's journey? Was an offer accepted? This was called an accepted upsell in the previous version of Reconvert. Or was an offer declined? This would be called a downsell in the previous iteration of Reconvert. And we can decide which page on the flow this previous offer was accepted or declined. Make sure you click save when you select your condition and have set up the condition as you wish. So that's it really. It really is as simple as that. You can go ahead and add widgets after you've created your condition by clicking here. And if you do need the deleter slot, you can click here. If you want to create more slots, you can click here. Or if you just want to keep the slot empty, you can tick here. Just like this. You will also be able to either toggle on an offer condition that you've created, like so. And if you need to delete a condition that you've created on a more permanent basis, then you can go ahead and in the bottom right here, you can go ahead and click delete condition. Go ahead and click save and delete condition, and you will see that the condition has now been deleted. So now that you know how conditions work, it's time to put this knowledge into action. Start creating your first condition and explore the possibilities. For more detailed information, check out our help desk article or condition settings, where you'll be able to truly connect with your customers and maximize your store's performance. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy reconverting.